Welcome to episode 29 of Don't Talk to Robots, Turn Back the Clock 02, StarCom and Micro Machines. Our Lego figure for this episode is this little guy with a sombrero. But don't show that yet. That was going to be the big reveal. Bubba's here helping me out. So we got this guy with a sombrero and a bat. And he is ready to do what, Bubba?
Hit the piñata.
He's got a pin. It came with a piñata as well. This one was a pretty recent minifigure. That's pretty awesome, though. He's so pumped. Do you like piñatas, Bubba?
Yes, but I never had one.
You've had piñatas?
Not I remember.
Oh, you must have forgot. All right, we have our Sports Flicks pack of the episode. Have you seen any of these, Bubba?
Yes. I did one video with this.
Okay. So this is old hat for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at the back first. Wade Boggs, George Brett, Gary Gaetti. All right. We got George Brett, Gary Gaetti, and Wade Boggs. And I believe these should all be... Focus. These guys are all third basemen, right? Yeah. American League third baseman. How about I read? That's a cool one. Who do we got next? Whoa.
It's shiny.
This is Don Carman for your Philadelphia Phillies at Wrigley Field. We have Kansas City Royals. Go with the George Brett. That's a cool one. We've got Houston Astros. That's a cool one. Comes with the jacket. Nice. Astros. And our last card. Who's this dude? Let's see. It is Don Assey. Or Ace. Or however you want to pronounce it. He played for the Red Sox, Angels, and Orioles. So that is our Sports Flicks pack for the day. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about two of the toys from my youth that I absolutely loved, StarCom and Micro Machines. Now, I have this theory that there's this 10-year window between when you graduate high school and when you start having kids, and in that window, if you hold on to your toys, you will then be able to share them with your kids. But if you within that window, if you're like, I don't want to hold on to this stuff, I want to downsize, or your mom's getting ready to throw away stuff and you're like, I don't want those toys anymore, then you lose out. You just have to hold them for that 10-year window, and then you could share them. Like, when I started having kids, I was like, man, I wish I had all these toys from when I was a kid to share them with my kids, but some of them got lost. And that is the story of StarCom. Now, if you're not familiar, let's get this out of the way. That's a big old book. If you're not familiar with StarCom, it was these action figures and came with vehicles. There's a Star Max Bomber, the Laser Rat, the Star Wolf, the Railgunner, Battle Crane, and what is this? Harv 7, and the Starbase Station. So I think I had all of these, actually. Between my brother and I, Flying Dutchman cards, we had all these ones. Those are the good guys. We did not have as many bad guys. I think we might have had this one, the Shadow Invader. Okay, now, the thing that was cool about these is that the figures were only about this big. And they had little magnets on their feet, and those magnets would activate different things. So, Bubba, like for this one right here, this would all collapse, like the leg. Well, not the legs, but these little turbines on the side, this little cockpit would all collapse in these guns here. And then when you there's a little, you see up here, focus, that little box right there at the top. That was like a little magnet. And when you put the guy on there, all the parts would just kind of like slowly with a little motor come apart. It was super cool. So a lot of these ones too would all collapse, and then you could do different things with them. Like the back of this spaceship would come if you put the guy right there on the magnet. This back would come open, and you'd be able to put in any one of these spaceships or vehicles because they'd all collapse. Like this one, the wings would collapse, and the front would collapse, and it'd make a little cube, and then it fit in other things. Then we also had this Starbase station, which was cool. It had like an elevator that would go up and down. The guys you could shoot like little missiles out of there.
Is that bigger?
This one was bigger, yeah. And then, but you could also have,
guys.
You could put the little vehicles on there and stuff. This one was cool too, because this little crane would take out this guy, but any of these other vehicles would fit in the back of this truck as well. So it was a sweet line, but
you don't have any of them.
I got rid of them. Well, I think I told my mom that, yeah, I don't want these, but now I've got regret. So all I have is, I think Flying Dutchman Cards held on to a few things of these for me. So I have this. Let me show you what else we got for StarCom. We've got, this is all like the stuff that came, little instructions and stuff that came in with. I think these are cool. I love like little blueprints and diagrams. Show you where to put the stickers. So yeah, that's the collapse state right there. You see that, Bubba?
Mm-hmm.
Super cool. There's a little guy. Let's see what else we got.
Much.
So that was the rail gunner. We got the battle crane. The artwork on these things are pretty cool too. It holds up as like, oh yeah, that one has a crate that opens up. You could put guys in there. Trust me, these were some of the coolest toys around, but I don't feel like they were super popular. So look at that. That ship can collapse into that little spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got? We got the Star Wolf. This was my favorite one because it was just a cool little spaceship. A guy would fit in there. It had guns on the side. The color scheme was awesome too, white and orange.
It was white and orange?
Well, yeah, it was like this.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see the
White and orange and black. So it's kind of like NASA, but with guns.
NASA with guns.
And now this is
Oh my.
So I don't have any of the action figures or anything
my.
cool to show you, but I did pick this up at a...
Oh my.
Check this out. So one of my, a very special occasion, I'm going to bust out these plates. But that's what the guys looked like.
Oh
I think
my.
you could take off the helmets too. They were only this big and the helmets were really tiny, but...
Daddy, did you make... Was there...
These are saved for a very special occasion. I got these at like a antique mall or something one time.
Daddy,
Or no, a toy fair. I got these at a toy fair.
Is there a show of...
I think there was a show too.
A show?
Should we look it up on YouTube?
Yeah, and maybe we could... I don't know.
So that was StarCom. The second thing we had to show are Micro Machines. Now this is my original container that had all of my Micro Machines from when I was a kid. And as you can see, let's take out these airplanes first. These are some cool ones. We're going to have a lot of focusing today.
Look at this.
Well, here, we'll show that one next. But look at, you can see my organization system here. Oh, you got airplanes, those are upside down, but all original stickers from when I was a kid. All right, so Bubba, why don't we pick out a few here and highlight what we got?
I think this is like a thing
Well, show
that
it.
goes...
You gotta show it so people see it.
I think this is a thing that goes onto another vehicle.
Let me see if I can find a vehicle. No. I don't know.
To change it, I guess.
Oh, here you go. Throw that. So we got a little... Check this guy out.
And then...
It's got a working...
little queen.
Yep. So put that down, then put that... I think that goes right on top. It makes it like a monster machine type of thing.
Now it's
That
not
works.
little anymore.
That's a cool one. All right.
This one.
I remember liking the military ones are pretty cool. Check out this Coast Guard boat.
Ooh.
We're going to have a lot of focus issues here. Focus.
Guys.
Here. Ugh.
There's another one of these little things.
That's a cool one.
Can
Okay.
we find one of these?
There we go. Look at that focus. Coast Guard. The detail on these things were amazing. I like these old airplanes. This was a cool one. I think that's like a Blackhawk or something. I'm sure someone's like, that's a blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, okay.
Guys, is there a guy that could fit this?
I had a whole line of these. I think they used to work when Bubba was a little younger, but they had lights. Actual lights that would light up. Surf Star. That's pretty cool.
Is there one that could fit this?
Maybe that same one I gave you. Here's a Lamborghini. Awesome. So
This one?
you might have come here looking for some baseball cards, but today we're highlighting some of my Micro Machines. That's a cool one.
No,
Is that a Thunderbird?
This
I'm not good with cars. All right, what else do we got?
I want to find...
We got some shiny ones. You guys like shiny baseball cards? Check out this shiny Micro Machine. He's had some wear damage. Not a PSA 10. That one's cool too.
Like, can we find...
All right, I think these were some of my favorite. This whole line of them. Let me get them together. Thank you guys for watching our... Check this guy. These are like convertibles, I think. Well, no. They were just like... I love the color schemes on these. Very early 90s. Lovely.
I want to find...
928. And this one was another one of my favorites. These are just so fun. They came with a lot of accessories. I do not have many of the accessories anymore. This, yeah, check this one out. These were tiny, but they were pullback ones. Ready?
Does it still work?
Still works. These ones are cool. Let's see if we can see this. So, have you looked at these, Bubba?
No.
All right, so these have a little hole in them, and you can look in them. It probably won't focus. No, not a good enough camera. Well, anyway, there's like a scene inside of there. So let me look. It's people just. There's the driver, and then there's somebody in the back of this moving van, like watching TV in the back.
I see.
So that's pretty funny. Can you see it? I remember like in this boat. Check out that boat.
Dad, which one does this go to?
Are you still looking for that?
Yes.
Well, wait, what about the... I don't know. We'll have to try that later. I think we've highlighted most of my collection here. Oh, I had a few of these limousines. Old school limousine. Those are cool. And there's a few like trailers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a train. I had a few trains that went with the train set. Where's the front of the train? Flying Dutchman cards might have
a couple of these.
Might have a couple of these too, but yeah, that's a race team one. I don't think a car will fit in there.
No.
That's pretty cool.
I wish I could just find the thing for this so it could show you guys.
Oh, here we go. Here's the front of the train. So there's like 5 train pieces that go together.
Does this work? No, it doesn't.
And that is about it. I think that's all of the coolest
Do you wanna...
Micro Machines. Yeah.
We could go through a couple pages.
I picked this up a few months ago, and it is a book put out by Bitmap Books, Micro but Many, and let's get this out of the way real quick. Storage containers out of the way. We got the Micro but Many book, an unofficial Micro Machines collection, and as you can see, this has got, I think this is called Lentacular, Anyway, it's the process. It's the same thing that SportsFlick uses to show like multiple pictures at different angles. And so the cover of this is pretty awesome. Did you find one?
No, but how about we list our favorite Micro Machines and what are those called? The other ones?
Oh, and the StarCom?
Yeah, and our StarCom.
Yeah, why don't we do that when we finish that up? So anyway, this book is pretty sweet. It's got lots of stats, beautiful photos. It's got a little bit of behind the scenes product photos. It comes with let's check this out.
Little set.
This is the specs for the play sets.
Cool.
Different models. So if you're into Micro Machines, definitely check out this book. It's a sweet little book. It's thick. Comes with this bookmark.
No, my daddy.
And it also came with a pretty cool like holographic sticker, but I've already used that sticker. So, Bubba, what did you find what your favorite one is?
I think I might have pulled this too hard, and now this is...
All right. Bubba broke a Micro Machine. I think we can fix that. You ready? Are we going to fix it on video? There we go. It's fixed.
I think it's this one.
You like that big one.
Yeah, I think it's this one. And I feel like this would be my favorite if we could just find the thing.
We'll have to find that later, huh? Mm-hmm. I think this is one of my favorite ones. Color scheme on that one is pretty sweet. And I like these ones. Oh, here's the red one. I like these ones you can pull back.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome that they were able to fit that little motor in that little piece.
Little pull back. Also, it goes really far for being here for like a couple of like.
What's your
10
favorite?
years.
What's your favorite StarCom?
I want to go to the Eagles.
You want to go to the bad guys?
Mm-hmm.
Which ones looks cool?
I saw this one right here. It's basically like
the shadow parasite.
It kind of looks like the wolf, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, but it's like the bad version of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I'll go with the good version. I'll go with Star Wolf. You're going with Shadow Parasite.
Mm-hmm. I wish you still had these.
Me too.
So we could actually show them off.
I know. Well, maybe that'll once we get enough baseball cards, maybe we'll pick up some more StarCom on the eBay. Well, thank you everybody for watching our crazy turn back the clock trip down memory lane. Thank you, Bubba, and make sure that you rock and roll.